Okay. One of these days I'll stop starting the threads, the streams that way. One of these days. Welcome in everybody. Soul Commodore back at you again. And we're continuing on this piece. And as the title of the stream suggests, will we ever finish these shingles? Well, we're going to try and finish them today. They look pretty good from a distance, but up close they're a little bit shoddy. So I do want to take care of those while we're thinking about it, you know. So that's what we're going to work on today. Just kind of cleaning this up, and then we're going to do some more foreground work, and then maybe we'll actually get to what's going to be up in this area, but I won't promise that because we may not. But I'll just bring you all in a little closer. There we go. Cool. I hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. It's been kind of a weird day for me. It's been like simultaneously like long and short. It's kind of weird. But you know what? I will take any day in which I am on this side of the soil, you know? Okay, so, first things first, we gotta get our palette together. So we got that right here. And I think we're probably gonna have to throw some more paint on here. So we will do that as well. So we got our red, our cadmium red hue. Not actual cadmium red, because, you know, we don't want to give ourselves radiation poisoning or cancer. So it's just the hue. There's no actual cadmium in it. Same with the cadmium yellow hue. There we go. Alright, Evan Gamer C. That is the first time in a very long time that a bot was the first time, what was the first chatter in the stream. Let's see if I can get rid of that actually. Seeing as I'm, you know, actually in here. Can I? Yo, Zeph, how's it going? I'm not going to worry about it. And actually, you know what? Truth be told, I don't want to become famous. Fame is for suckers. I don't need that kind of notoriety and lack of privacy. Zeph, how are you doing today? You're lurking? Cool, cool, cool. Well, you know what that means. That means you get a nice rendition of this. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Thanks for lurking, Zeph. I hope you enjoy what you see. Also, for all of you wondering, that was a titanium white that we just put on the palette. Now we've got our cerulean blue. And finally, we got our Mars Black, which I much prefer to Ivory Black. Ivory Black, I feel, is a little bit too washed out, at least with the Winsor & Newton brand of acrylic paints. It's a little bit too washed out. It ends up being a little too gray for my liking. It almost behaves like there's titanium white and then there's mixing white, which is supposed to be a white that like mixes easier, but I don't know. It's fine. There's not really, I don't really find a difference between titanium white and mixing white in terms of like the ease of mixing. However, titanium white actually turns out like bright white. Mixing white kind of washes out. Hey, Cats, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you today? It's good to see you. We're just getting started today. So, I think we're gonna grab a skinny brush, like a super skinny brush, to do this first part. And we're gonna come in here and we're gonna start working on these shingles again, trying to clean them up a little bit. Now, some of this is going to be abstracted too, so I'm not too concerned with getting them perfect, but I want to get them a little better. Trying to get my blood pressure down to go down so I don't die soon from all my... Well, I certainly hope you're able to do that. Also, Elle, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Soul Commodore. I am a professional artist who games sometimes, and today we're actually doing the art side of things. So I work with acrylic paint. We got this palette here, and yeah, welcome in, everybody. How's it going, Rain? How's it going, Jake? How's it going, Mark? Hello, Nejtun. If I said your name wrong, feel free to correct me. But hello. Yes, Elle, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. How did your stream go? What were you working on today? Natun. That makes sense. Tell them what the palette is. Oh yeah, the palette is an old LP. It's an old record. This one happens to be Bless This House by the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. So I wasn't going to listen to this album. So it's now a palette. Today was sketch day. Very nice, very nice. I should do more sketching. Good morning, Trip. How are you? How are you? He drew you a squirrel. That's right up your alley, Jake. Very nice. Practice sketches, so people requested stuff and I drew it. Sometimes well, sometimes not so much. Well, hey, that's the fun of doing sketches. That's awesome, though. I'm sorry that I missed it. You love that song? I destroyed this album? Hey, sorry. You can pick this up at your local thrift store for like 99 cents if you want to hear it again. Oh, also, I got to throw this in chat because I'm very proud of it, even though I didn't animate it myself. But we got a new emote that's available for everyone. In addition to the regular Lionel Richie one that I revamped. We've now got Lionel Richie sliding into your DMs. Also, why isn't my chat box showing up? Because that should be showing up. There we go. Now it's showing up. Oh my goodness. This site sometimes. Yeah, so y'all can have fun with Lionel there. Assuming it's available in your local thrift store. True, true, true. He is indeed who we're looking for. Well, I'm glad you all approve. Beautiful. I appreciate that. It's perfect. I think it's pretty perfect. Oh, Natun, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, Nathan, I said it wrong twice. Nathan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stay. You used to love going to thrift stores. Yeah, me too. I haven't been to one in a while, mostly because of COVID. But yeah, I really do enjoy a good thrifting. Oh, thank you, Cats. I could use some water. Bottoms up. You used to work in a thrift. What thrift store was that, Jake? Vivi Boutique. Yeah, where was that? Was that up in Thunder Bay, or was that in Chatham? Because it doesn't sound familiar. There's no thrift stores in Mexico, really. That's interesting. Oh, Value Village. Yes. Value Village. You're watching and listening, but I gotta post stream. So hey, no worries at all, El. I just appreciate you sharing your community with me and trusting me enough with your community. So feel free to go rest, go eat, go do whatever you got to do. You know, and if you feel like you got time, we're gonna be here for a couple hours. So yes, feel free to do what you need to do. I am going to post right quick though the question of the day, because my girlfriend found it online yesterday and it was too good to pass up. Do you think there are more doors or more wheels in the world? Do you think there are more doors or more wheels? I think it's a pretty good question. Well, sorry, Jake. I mean, you could still have it for yours as well. I mean, I did just kind of steal this off the internet, but so Katz thinks there's more doors. Rain thinks wheels, because 18-wheelers are a thing. Trip thinks more doors. 18-wheelers do have doors, but they don't have as many doors as they do wheels. Or do they? I don't know. More people gear wheels. Oh, that's true too. You're a stealth assassin. You've already been. Hey, Zell, how you doing? People need doors. People do need doors. Where's my straight edge? Where did I put that? Excuse me while I look for that real quick. Clocks have wheels. True. I'm tired, about to get some dinner. Oh, that's fair enough. What's on the menu for dinner? Ah, there it is. Found it. It was hiding under a painting. This does get complex. Are we even going into casters? I counted casters when we were trying to figure it out yesterday. I definitely counted casters. That was not a thought I was expecting today. Thanks so. Hey, no problem. No problem. I try to make people think. Again, I cannot take credit for that question. My girlfriend found it online somewhere, and we had a discussion. I think we both kind of came down on wheels. There being more wheels. I don't quite remember our reasoning, but it was solid at the time. Come here to zen out, and now my brain is going to melt. The Great Doors versus Wheel War started when a streamer asked chat which there was more of. Well, I hope I don't kick off a war. We've got enough of those going on. Hey, Chris, how's it going? How's it going? How are you today? Most cars and trucks cancel themselves out, so the internet told me. You can at least vibe and stream today. Nice, nice. Let's just say you stream at my busiest time of day. Well, I'm sorry about that. This is my least busy part of the day. Motorcycles, bikes, scooters, skateboards. Mm-hmm. And just screw that up. Do cupboard doors count? We counted them. Same with the oven door and the fridge doors. There's also toy cars with the movable doors. True, true. The person moved out of the handicap spot. I will be back in. Okay, all right. We'll be here when you get back, Cats. How many doors do you have in your house? And how many doors do you think you go through a day? Well, since working from home, I go through a lot less doors than I used to. So, but we have, gosh, we have a lot of doors. I want to estimate that we have probably 18 doors in our apartment. Is an entrance to something considered a door? Actually, Trip, we, hotels, just saying, true. We determined that, doorways that don't have a door don't count as doors because there's not an actual physical door. It's just a doorway. So that's where we drew the line. And yeah, flywheels, cogwheels, gyroscopes. But yeah, we drew the line on there actually has to be a physical door. Also, happy Mario Day, everybody. As we do something that's completely non-Mario related. March 10th. It means it's only 13 days to my birthday. Oof. It's gonna be the big 3-2. A door, I think, is a thing that stops entry in an entrance but can also be opened. Trippin' here dropping the actual definition. Your brain is in a hole right now. Well, hopefully that hole has a door. Maybe you'll Mario a bit later? Ooh. Ooh. Intriguing. Do tent flaps count? I think so. That's technically a door. Happy birthday. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream on my birthday or not. I probably will because 32, I mean, every year that you go around the sun one more time is special. But there's nothing particularly special about 32 for me personally, so I'll probably just stream. Especially since I'll be working that day anyway. And my girlfriend will be working, so we're not going to celebrate till the weekend. So something that covers an entrance and can be used as a gate. Yeah. 32-hour marathon. Hey, Jake, you can do a 32-hour marathon if you want. I can't be doing that. 32 paintings in 32 hours. Do we count the wheels on toy cars? We sure do. Those are wheels. Those are functional wheels. We definitely count them. Yeah, personally, again, I think the wheels have it, but the doors make a compelling argument. Exactly, Jake. My thoughts exactly. So, in case y'all are wondering, we are once again working on these shingles. Because, like I said, I wasn't too thrilled with how sloppy they looked up close. Like, from a distance, they look fine. On camera, they look fine. But up close, I wasn't too happy with it. And since I get to see the painting up close, I decided to fix it a little bit. There are things known and things unknown. In between, there are doors. I think doors because things that cover access is universal. True, but I would say that wheels are pretty universal as well. At least nowadays. Also, when one door opens, another door closes. I'm not even making sense no more. Is a firewall a door? That's a good question, right? Cats. I'm back. Well, the door is stuck and someone parked in the handicap spot who wasn't supposed to, had no sticker, so I had to wait to park there. That's annoying. I hate it when that happens. Is an on and off switch a door? I think that at that point you're getting a little bit... That's stretching the definition a little bit too much. I mean, you could make an argument that it is a door of some sort, but I think it's veering off a little bit to an esoteric direction with that. So I guess you could argue that a gate is a door. Oh, did it not loop again? Are you kidding me? Oh no, it did. Why did it just skip to the middle of... Whatever. I don't care. You just like muddying the waters, that's fair. Is a circle a wheel? Oh, that reminds me, Trip. So, I don't know if you all know the philosopher and the writer Nietzsche, but he had a quote that time is a flat circle, which is meant to mean that, like, you know, everything that has happened will happen again because time repeats itself. You know, it's never ending and everything repeats itself. But I always took it as kind of like a tongue-in-cheek thing because a clock is literally a flat circle and tells time. So, yeah, my mom needs that spot, and they've done it 10 times, and the main office won't do shit, so I'm calling Disability Rights Center tomorrow. Yeah, I would do that. For sure. Jake, am I a door? I am a door. I I close myself off from a lot of things. So, yes, I restrict access to my inner self. So I am a door. A gate is a door by its very definition. Yeah, I would agree with that. Sketch requests are posted to Twitter. I will have to check that out. Definitely. Is Jim Morrison a door? Now we're asking the tough questions. You clearly don't know about physics. He is the Lizard King. I'm glad we eventually got to Jim Morrison. This arc feels complete now. Yes, indeed. Ooh. It was inevitable. Yeah. I'm glad we got to Jim Morrison, too. Jim is the door. True. Jim destroys all wheels. Break on through to the other side. Jim always wins. The Jims win. Jake and I went to school with James Morrison. I think his first name was James. I don't know, it's been a while. And I don't have my yearbooks with me. But I think his name was James. You lost. Are there more doors or wheels? Answer, Jim Morrison. Yes. So I have some good news, everybody. I think we might actually finish the Shingles today because I like the way this is going so far. And then we can move on to more interesting things in the painting. You shot yourself in the foot with Jim Morrison. Do you remember that one day when I was walking into class and he was running out? Yeah. Yes, I do remember that. I wonder what he's up to lately. I wonder what a lot of people in school are up to. A lot of people from school, I should say. Not in school. From school. Because I haven't seen many of them, like, in years. Like, since we graduated. So, like, 14 years. I see what you did there, Trip. I see what you did there. I approve. There's one person I once considered a friend that I know how they're doing very loosely only because they did a very bad thing after graduating. Ah. Yeah. I don't think we went to school with anybody like that. who did anything like that, at least to my knowledge. But then again, I don't know. I have my very small circle of friends from high school, Jake being one of them, and that's about all I know. I know how Jake's doing. Michael McIntyre hosts a game show in the UK called The Wheel. They started spreading rumors about you and saw how they treated other friends. Cut them out of your life. Hey, you need to do that sometimes. They got arrested and prosecuted and jailed. Yeah. Trip. You're done. You don't keep up with anyone from school. That's fair. That's fair. And you feel a bit better now? That's good, Cats. True. True. I think part of the reason for that, Jake, too, is like because up until I moved up here to Toronto, I was a lot closer to Chatham than you were, so it was easier for me to keep in touch with some of our friends from high school. Like I was in closer proximity to Dan and Christian and all them, so. Everyone else has left your mind completely. That's fair. Only one person from high school I kept up with is my best friend in the world, who is my little sister because we're so close. That's good. I like hearing that. I had an ex I knew since 6th grade recently. They started bothering me, and your mom is helping you say no. Well, that's good. You went so far away for uni and then moved to the UK. Yeah. Yeah. But that's good also, you know. Getting away is also a good thing. Because had you not done that, you wouldn't have met your lovely wife. You would have been stuck with me forever. And ever, and ever, and ever. You just couldn't let me go. Come play with us, Danny, forever and ever and ever. God, I love that movie. Shining is such a good... I mean, it's my favorite movie. But God, it's such a good movie. Oh, hello, Danny. I can still be stuck with Jake, so Jake, so I can be, yes. I am stuck with him. And I don't mind. Also, I hope you're doing well, Danny. Only wheel song I can think of is Jesus Take the Wheel, but I think Carrie Underwood doesn't stand a chance against Jim. True. Yes, Rain. Steering wheels. Mm-hmm. Wagon Wheel comes to mind. Darius Rucker does a version. I don't know why my mind went there. Because, maybe it's because it's another black person kind of going into what are traditionally white spaces and succeeding. Darius Rucker with country music. Tiger Woods just got inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame, which is pretty amazing. Tiger Woods got me as a young kid, like, into golf. Like, you know. And that's why, like, you see people kind of bristle whenever anybody brings up something like, oh, they're the first black person to do this, or they're the first woman to do that, or the first gay person to do that, or the first Asian person to do this or that, or whatever. You know, the first of any kind of, like, subset to do something. And you see these people online that are like, oh, why is that even important? Like, why are we even talking about that? Which is, one, a very privileged take to have. And two, it's because when you're the first person to do something and you shine a light on it, that lets other people who are the same as you in terms of that one thing, they have something to look up to, like me and Tiger Woods. You know, I never would have watched golf if not for Tiger Woods. Like, and honestly, since Tiger Woods has kind of, like, not fallen out of the game, but since he has stopped dominating, like, I don't really watch golf anymore. I'll watch it every once and again, but, like, I was really into golf. Like, I would watch it with my dad and my siblings, you know, because of Tiger Woods. Like, we wanted to watch Tiger, and that's why it's important. That's why representation is important, and why highlighting that representation is important. At least to me. The wagon wheel cookie. I mean, you can roll it, so yeah. Yeah, Lil Nas X is good. It's really good. Yeah, Tiger was untouchable. It's so much more pressure on that one person, too, to be the first. No one else competing against them has to deal with that kind of pressure and talk. Yeah. Do you remember that 2008 U.S. Open when he won the 19-hole playoff on one leg? Yep. And I mean, Tiger Woods wasn't the first black golfer on the PGA Tour. His name is escaping me, but there were a couple of people that came before him. But he was the first one to be as good as he was. The other guys were, like, good enough to play on the tour, but they weren't winning. They weren't winning championships. Like, I've learned that my family takes advantage of white privilege, and for me, I want to use it for a positive thing. Like, people should get in trouble for parking in a handicapped spot no matter what. Yeah, they should. They should. If you don't have that sticker, like, you shouldn't be parking in those spaces. Of course, it's important. It's so narrow-minded to think that it's not important to one person's outlook. That if it's not important to one person's outlook, then it's not important. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, this is looking better. This is more along the lines of what I wanted. Your girlfriend went to go watch Black Panther, and it meant so much to her. And I love seeing the light in her eyes when it came to representation in media. She messaged me messaged me after the showing and sent pictures of her cosplay. Nice. That's awesome. See, that's what I'm talking about. Black Panther came out, and is it the best Marvel movie? For some, yes. For some, no. Was Killmeister the more interesting character in that story and not the actual superhero? In my opinion, yes. But also, some people disagree. But one thing that I saw online was there were people in South Africa who were dressed in their traditional their traditional dress, who were celebrating in the lobby of the movie theater where Black Panther was playing, with traditional music and traditional dance, because it showed an actual like prosperous community in Africa. Even though Wakanda's fictional, like it showed an actual. It wasn't just your stereotypical like, oh, these are really poor people and all that kind of stuff, who need desperate help from other countries. You know, it was actually like, hey, these are real people who are smart and talented, just like in every single country in Africa. There are smart, talented people, poor and rich, and they just love that representation. And then you go into that thread where people posted that video, and people are saying like, I hate it when people, like, why do they gotta make a scene in the movie theater? Like, just go watch the movie. Like, it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, would you all shut up? Killmonger. I said Killmeister. I don't know why I said Killmeister. Killmonger, yes. I went to go see Black Panther 3 times. I went once with my older brother, once with my girlfriend, and then I went to go see it once just by myself. I was like, yeah, I'm going to throw my money at this movie. Okay. That's fair, Trip. That's fair. Killmonger was brilliantly written. You end up agreeing with him more than T'Challa. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Killmonger was right. You want to see a more Latina representation in sci-fi. True. True. Yep. Well, I mean, be careful with that, Rain. I mean, you see just how much people are flipping out over the fact that there's going to be black people in the new Lord of the Rings series. I mean, be careful. This is so ridiculous. Like, it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. It's like when people get mad when like people of color cosplay characters that are traditionally white, and it's like, y'all really don't have anything better to do with your time than complain about this. All right. I wish I had your life and your relative lack of worries. Oh yeah. Yep. Here you go. Have a good workout. Had to grab my girlfriend's charger. I don't care about their feelings. Yes, exactly. A Black Superman show. Interesting. I hadn't heard about that. That's pretty cool. Oops. Yes, you heard about the charger. Yeah. Michael B. Jordan's doing it. Bubba Wallace is changing NASCAR, and NASCAR has improved on things. Some fans, not so much. I used to watch it until people I used to love stabbed me in the back. That's unfortunate. But yeah, Bubba Wallace is doing cool things. Same with Lewis Hamilton. I like the induction of these people of color and all that for superheroes. Because for a long time, I mean, obviously there was Luke Cage, but the most famous thing about Luke Cage was the fact that Nicolas Cage used his name to make his stage name, which actually is pretty cool. I mean, because he didn't want to be in the movie business just due to nepotism, because he's Francis Ford Coppola's nephew. So instead of going by Nicholas Coppola, he changed his last name to Cage after Luke Cage, black Marvel superhero. I've talked about this before, but I remember taking a course in university about superheroes, and the fact that Marvel was really changing the game in terms of superheroes, because a lot of times with the DC superheroes, traditionally, the conflict was with another person, right? Or another being or object or something external was causing turmoil. And the superhero had to go in and stop it. Whereas Marvel came in, and a lot of the conflict in Marvel came from inner conflict with the superheroes themselves. I mean, think about the Hulk. Like, the Hulk turns into a superhero only when he's extremely angry, right? Iron Man has a whole lot of faults on top of, like, being rich, right? It's some sort of moral failing that each and every single one of those superheroes has to deal with, you know? And I thought that was really interesting. F1 starts next weekend. Nice, nice. I was happy when Miles Morales was announced as Spider-Man. Yeah. Cage's son is called Kal-El. He is. He is. Miles is the best mainline Spidey. I still haven't seen that series of Spider-Man movies. Although I think that has more to do with the fact that, like, I do appreciate all this representation in superhero movies, but I'm still not a huge fan of superhero movies. Although I do want to see the new Batman movie, because I hear that's really good. Stanley also stole a lot of ideas, but I'm not going to have fanboy DC Marvel talk with you. No? Fair? Fair. Yeah, I wasn't really a superhero movie or a superhero comic book kid. The first superhero movie that I really loved was The Incredibles. That's alright, Trip. I like it when people nerd out about stuff that they enjoy. I mean, Lord knows I talk about Paper Mario enough on this thing. I haven't recently, actually, but in the past I've talked about Paper Mario a lot on this channel. Yeah, Brad Bird's pretty awesome. The thing I hate about the fan wars is that the fans tend to be very closed off about the idea that their favorite is problematic. Because we can be fans of a thing and still see its flaws. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. What's a Paper Mario? Well, Jake, stay tuned to the gaming part of this channel and you will see eventually. You'll see a whole bunch of Paper Mario. A Paper Mario living in a paper town. It's like asking Jake, what's a Pokemon? True. Okay. Better clean this up a little bit. Jake, what's a Pokemon? I'm glad that my dad inadvertently started a meme on this channel. That's hilarious to me. It's the cutest meme, though. Oh, every time you go to L's, too? Nice, nice. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting close. Okay. Just a couple more layers and then we'll get close. Big fan. The big fan makes an appearance. All right. So we fiddled around with a bunch of different techniques for this roof, but I think we finally settled on something that works. My girlfriend is because she comes up with the workouts for when she's coaching Dragon Boat and doing the workouts for them. She's using my basketball for the workout tonight. So in a way, I'm doing the workout with her. I don't know, Jake. You got that hello sound drop now. That might overtake it. Your favorite one-panel comic is a metalhead and a fan having a conversation? I like that. Is that a Gary Larson comic? Because that sounds like it would be a Gary Larson comic. How is her injury? Oh, much better. Much better. She's basically back to normal. Yeah. She healed up nicely. I like that, Rain. I'll have to search that up. Yeah, yeah. No, back injuries are no fun. She's had she's had them. I've had them. Back when I worked at a sporting goods store, and for the sake of not doxing myself, let's just call that store Sport Check. When I worked at Sport Check once, I was living with my cousin, sleeping on an air mattress in her basement. And during the night, the air mattress deflated. And so in the morning, I sat up, and because I had injured my back before, it was my lower back, but still, a back injury is a back injury. When I woke up in the morning and sat up, I pulled, like just wrenched my upper back. So driving to work was really fun because I couldn't look to my right. So getting on the highway was interesting. Getting off the highway was interesting. And then when I got to work, because I worked with a bunch of people who were younger than me, like teenagers and people in their early 20s. I was like 27 or 28. They all just started laughing at me. Like, oh, look at this old man who hurt his back getting out of bed. And I couldn't argue with them. Your mom walks like a question mark? What's the rule for link? Yeah, go ahead and link it, Rain. I trust that you're not going to give us all a virus. If you did give us all a virus, I would be very disappointed in you. Oh God, it's porn, isn't it? Ah. I like that. I like that. Well done. Okay. Actually, the art, the I also stream. I know the rules and wouldn't do that to y'all. I'm at the age where a back injury is a big injury. Recently I had to go to a chiropractor because of that. Yeah, my girlfriend went to a chiropractor too. Right? I don't... The artist actually looks a lot like this dude I follow on Instagram called Swords Comics. It kind of looks like his style. So it might be the same guy, actually. Yeah, it could be the poster. Alright. Couple more layers. Ooh, I made that too low. So we'll just come across and even that out. There we go. That's better. Just Rain out here with their OnlyFans logs. That reminds me of when OnlyFans announced that they weren't going to have porn on their thing anymore. Because they're... And then they rescinded it, but then a whole bunch of ads came out, like on Reddit and stuff. Which, I have ads blocked on my computer, but there's a bunch of ads on, like, my phone, obviously. But a bunch of, like, ads for, like, OnlyFans that were like, hey, check out this stuff that's also on OnlyFans. It's like, bruh, we know what OnlyFans is for. It's not for this stuff. We all know what OnlyFans is actually for. If you ever learn to animate in Blender, everyone's in trouble. Ooh. Just no lose, just straight to business. Yeah, exactly. Trying to die a slow death, just like Tumblr. It's like, guys, like this is the 21st century. We know what the internet is for. You know, there's a whole song about it. Like, relax. Damn near lost all their users, yeah? Yep. R.I.P. Tumblr. R.I.P. MySpace. Yeah, but you know what? Tom from MySpace did the smart thing, you know? He made billions of dollars. He made a bunch of money and then sold his company for billions of dollars, and now he just takes cool photos. That's how you're supposed to do it. And you're coming down. Exactly, Ray. perspective went a little off there, but that's okay. We'll just change the angle of the roof. It is, yeah. It is problematic. Again, I don't know what it is about this song, but it always reminds me of You Ain't Gotta Lie by Kendrick Lamar. That and Mama by Kendrick Lamar. I think it's the electric piano. Oops. Speaking of weird blogging sites, you still have Pillow Fort invites. Wow. I vaguely remember Pillow Fort. But I hear you. I still get people who follow my Tumblr blog, and it's like, why? I haven't posted on Tumblr since I was in university. Like, go follow someone who's still active. But I guess they like what I posted, which is nice. But it's a waste of a follow. You don't remember your Tumblr login? I still remember mine, but I can't remember the last time I actually logged into the site. Oh, my head's not blocking that. A whole list of Pillow Fort invites if anyone wants them. You got to keep your login active, otherwise they may want to delete my account, and there goes your brand. Ah, fair. Fair. I had a MySpace page back in the day. I remember the one thing that I put on there was Mary Mary by the Commodores. Or actually, I didn't put it on mine. That was on someone else's, and it was the first time I'd ever heard of that song. And I was like, ooh, new Commodore song. I mean, it was an old Commodore song, but I hadn't heard it before. And I got very excited. Oh, you're clocked out. Oh no. Okay. Freedom. Jake, where's your sound drops when you need them? Getting ready for work? Well, thanks for hanging out, Trip. I do appreciate it, and thank you for the lurk. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Appreciate it, man. I hope you have a good day at work, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. If Zeph is streaming tonight, I'll probably see you in her stream. Or if you end up popping into Topher's, I'll probably be watching him play and whatever he's playing too. At least before I go to the gym. There we go. Time for bed over here. Thanks for thanks for hanging out, Jake. I do appreciate it. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Have a good night, Jake, and we'll see you around. Have you on still while I do stuff, but just can't type. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay. There we go. That's better. Bungie over here telling you can change your name over, change one time now. Like, bro, no, I don't want to lose my brand. My brand. Look with your special eyes. All right. So I'm going to clean up the top of this thing just with some regular old white paint. And then once I do that, I am going to take a short little break. Just grab some water, sort of refresh, and then we'll be back at it. We're going to start painting the front of this. Break time. This is actually a nice brush for doing straight lines. I wish I would have known that. Huh. There we go. There's some more cleaning up to do, but I gotta let that first layer of paint dry. So, I'm going to take a quick break, just a couple of minutes, just to refresh. You all feel free to grab whatever you need to do to refresh too, and we'll be back here in a couple of minutes, so stay tuned. All right, welcome back, everybody. Bio break indeed. Well, welcome back. Okay. So, thank you, El. I appreciate it. What are we gonna do next? We are going to do some more detail on this, but we're gonna do that later. I've worked enough on the shingles today. We're gonna actually make it look more like shingles. Because right now it just kind of looks like slats. And I mean, we could leave it as slats, but I have some more dressing up to do with that. But, oh. Okay. Let me go grab another canvas. If you have a reference for a Zeus, I will very yes, please. I do need a picture. But yeah, let me go get one of my smaller canvases. We'll take this down for now, just for the time being. And then we will do ourselves a nice little speed paint. Alright, I will be right back. I'm just going to go grab that other... Hey, the slacker named Jack. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. We were working on a painting, but right now, Elle redeemed a speed paint, so we're going to go do that real quick. Like one of the French girls, I can do that. I could do that. So I will be right back. I just got to grab a smaller canvas and then we'll get right to it. All right. How many layers of plastic are on this thing? Again, I usually don't buy prefab canvases, but I've had these hanging around for a while, and I might as well use them for the speed paint. Okay. Zeus is to choose from? Cool, cool. But yeah, Jack, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day so far. This wall is the toughest to put tacks in. It's ridiculous. There we go. Actually, we'll do it as a landscape. Look at how dirty my wall is with all the paint and charcoal and all that. My goodness. Okay, let me open up this this here. All right. Whew. Okay, I hope I can do this justice. But we will try. We will try our level best. Okay. So, let me I didn't want to interrupt your flow, so I jumped in while you were deciding what part to work on next. Nice. Nice. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, feel free to interrupt my flow. I don't really work, personally, I don't really work in flows. I can stop and start stuff. Like it's no problem. So don't worry if you want to redeem this and you feel like I'm in a flow. I'm not. Don't worry. Okay. I mean, I drew a terrible poker squirrel today. That's fair. That's fair. But hey, we'll give it the old college try. So. And again, unfortunately, I can't use my phone as the alarm because my phone is currently our camera. But I will use my Fitbit. No, I don't want to work out right now. That's for later. Timer. Countdown. I'm going to count down from 10 minutes. There we go. And here we are. We got our countdown ready. And 3, 2, 1. Screen. 3. Oh my God. Can you please? There. All right. So we're going to start with the purple. So is this a D&D character? Because you mentioned that your name was a like from one of the D&D languages, I think. Yeah, I've been curious. Oh, I need. Nice, nice. So what's the what type of creature is this? Is it some sort of demon or uh, an elf kind or an orc or? Because I gotta admit I'm pretty ignorant to all this kind of stuff. Okay. Man, yeah. He's a telling sorcerer. I played him in my friend's Graham Puzzle's puzzle dungeon game. Nice, nice. Okay. So next, because we have the basic torso laid out. Yeah, tellings are Demon King thingies. He's from Sigley, the city of doors. Oh! We're back to the doors. Which is some real D&D BS. Nice, nice. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now we're going to throw in the pants. And then we'll wash the brush. And then we'll continue on with something else on here. How much time we got? We got more than halfway. Not bad. All right. So, you didn't go to bed yet. This is like an actual French girl. Yeah, we did make it back to that connection. All right. So now we got to throw in some hair. So we'll grab some of this blue, tiny bit of yellow. Ah, that turned out a lot more green than I wanted it. And some white. So the unfortunate thing about painting with acrylic is it's not the greatest with wet on wet. But I will try my best to make this look presentable. It's kind of a wild hair day. Sure. All right. Now let's wash the brush again because we only got 3 minutes. We're gonna do the cloak with all the trimmings. It's already more than you could have asked for. Yeah, it's because he mentioned the Titanic. That was your thought with Cooper Cup the other day. All right. So this is going to be kind of blurry because it is wet still, but whatever. And that's still attached at the waist there, so we'll keep that. So it ended up being kind of a nice shadow. Ah, there it goes. Crap, that's a little too brown, but no time to be worrying about that. I still got to draw the other arm, paint the other arm. Okay. We got a minute. Ugh. Okay, now we'll throw some yellow in there on the edges. Some nice gold. And on the belt. Which isn't going to look like much of a belt, but that's fine. Got like 30 seconds left. Oh, shoot. That one has a sleeve. This side has a sleeve. Oh, man. Ten seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, my watch is going off, but you know what? I gotta throw in the rings here. Because I feel like those are important. And also, like, got to give some semblance of an eye or something. All right, there we there we go. That is a Zeus. There we go. All right, let me catch up with this chat here real quick. Oh, my apologies. They. My bad. Of course you can use this for your offline picture. If you'd like me to spruce it up some, feel free. But yeah, I'll take a picture of this and then send it to you. Well, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry about that, Rain. I thought that I thought it was Elle who said the Titanic thing. So my bad. Didn't mean to misgender anybody. All right. So yes, I will take a picture of that and send it to you, Elle. Once the stream's over. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Okay. Now we'll hang this back up. Where did my other two pins go? Oh, there they are. Yeah, you both have that purple color. Okay, where did I have this? I think it was like here. Ah, come on, get in there. Next time you redeem, I'm painting Cooper Cup like a French girl. Oh, man. Well, I mean, between that and the singing, Jake, you gotta save up. Oh yeah, now even more confusion. But yeah, no worries about that. Like if I misgender you or someone misgenders you in the chat, I mean, feel free to let them know. This is a safe space after all. Yeah, so much purple. Okay. All right. So. I think what we're going to do is we're going to change this line to be even. Actually, we're going to... I know what we're doing. Don't listen to my fool head. I know what we're doing. If I can find my brush, there it is. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jake. Oh, Mark called you a she the other day and apologized so much. Yeah. Yeah. Again, my apologies. I mean, it's in my nature to apologize. I'm Canadian after all. Okay, so first we're getting rid of this excess paint that's bleeding through the white that we covered up earlier, because now that white's dry, so we can give it another layer, and it shouldn't bleed through anymore, and if it does, then we'll just go over it with another layer. Okay, you're really going to bed now? Fair enough, fair enough. I hope you have a good night, Jake. Both to you and your wife. I hope you all have a good night. I did find out that way that people read Lurian as Lauren. That's fair. That's fair. I could see someone making that mistake. Okay, so that's taken care of. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting in this stuff in here. First, I'm going to change the angle of this to match the angle of the rest of the roof. You need a nice brown color that I can borrow from the speed paint we just did. Look at that. It all comes back together. You were helping, yes. And I helped. Okay. So we're going to come in here. And this is going to get covered up again because I'm going to do this tree again. But so it's not a big deal. Again, I painted this tree first because I wanted to see just what I was working with space-wise. This is a nice brush. I have to remember to use this more often. Okay, so now I'm going to look at my reference image real quick. Yeah, that looks better. Where did my reference picture go? There it is. Okay, so what are we working with down here? Just a whole lot of shadow. That's fine. I live in the shadows. I live for the shadows. I don't even know what that means. Nah, okay, maybe not that much shadow. And this is going to be a slightly different angle. Yeah, that's better. There was some bleed through, but that's okay.
3, 2, 1, down. Hay balers or wood choppers in the other direction. 2, 1, go.
Master of shade, spiller of tea. Okay. All right. We're getting there. Okay, in the interest of time, what I'm going to do right quick before we leave for the day is, because I'm not really going to be able to get in here to the level that I want, but what we can do is we can start blocking in the tree and bush that's going to be here. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll just quickly block that in, and then we'll call it a stream. So, let me wash off my brush. We'll just spend a couple of minutes just throwing this in here. If I could pick up some blue, that would be great. There we go. And again, just like the other side, we're gonna eventually paint around this and over it and all that kind of stuff. But it's good to just block it in. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. It's dinner time for me. Thanks for the streams. Love watching. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy it, and I'm glad that you come and hang out. So thank you. I hope you enjoy your dinner. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Thank you, Elle, and thank you for the speed paint redeem. That was fun. And hopefully we'll catch you next time. So this one's not going to come up quite as high as the other tree, but it's going to come up high enough. Yes, I will send you a picture right as soon as we get done raiding somebody. I'll snap a quick pic and then send them your way. Just like the other one, we're going to throw some red in here underneath. Maybe some yellow too. And remember, because this is acrylic paint especially, we can always come back and redo this. Which we may just do. But we're not too concerned with that, because this is just, like I said, just blocking stuff in. That's what we're concerned with right now. There we go. Nice. I like how that looks. Okay. So we'll do a quick tour, and then we will go find somebody to raid. And I think I know who we're going to raid. If they're still on, we're definitely going to. So up here we have our clouds again. Then we have our new and improved roof that I'm going to add some details to later on. And then we've got the tree on the left side of the painting. And then the little bush slash tree on the right that we're going to flesh out just a little more. Then, of course, we have all our stuff in the center that we still have to paint out, but that's all right. You're everywhere. You are everywhere. You're all over this one, right? All right. So we'll put this here, and then I will come down here and say my thank yous, and then we'll go say hello to somebody. There we go. All right. So with that, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. This was fun. Every stream is fun, but this one was a fun one. I really do appreciate y'all coming out and checking out what we do here. It means a lot to me. So let's see who is on. Ooh, this is a tough decision. There's like 2 people. But you know what? I think we're going to go with we're going to go with Redria just because I had them in mind first. But y'all should also check out Lava KC. They are they're currently painting an anemone, and it's really, really cool. And they're finally putting kind of like the orange on the anemone. So you should go check that out. Unfortunately, I can't raid 2 people at once, but we are going to raid Redria Plays, who is playing. I mentioned Paper Mario earlier. She's playing the sister series to Paper Mario. Mario and Luigi the Mario and Luigi series, playing Superstar Saga. So yeah, we're gonna raid her, but I'm also going to raid them. Yes, because they're wearing a nice little costume for Mario Day, so we got to go check that out. But I'm going to be in both streams. I'm going to be in Redria's and also Lava KC's, so we should check out both. But I'm just rambling right now. I do that when I'm trying to make a decision. I ramble. But we're going to go raid Redria Plays, and yeah. Hey, 8-Bit Blues! 8-Bit Blues and Bree, welcome in. You know what, before we end, actually, I will give you a look of what we were doing today. But I appreciate you coming in. Mark, no problem, thank you for coming into the stream. Bree, you did miss all the fun, but thankfully VODs are a thing, so feel free to watch the VOD. But let me show you 8-Bit and Bree what we were doing today. So, we already had the clouds done. And then what I did was I kind of redid the shingles on here. I didn't like the way that they were before. And then this tree was here, but we also blocked in this tree over here. And you might say to yourself, wasn't it kind of strange to put stuff in the foreground when you've still got this background stuff to do? Well, the thing about trees is that they're really easy to do. So I can basically just paint over this and then repaint it and it'll be fine. Also, we're probably going to abstract all this a little bit, so it'll all work out. But the majority of the stream today was redoing these shingles because I didn't like the way they turned out before. Well, thank you. Thank you, 8-Bit, and thank you, Bree. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, as I was saying, when I finish art streams, I do like to try and raid art people, but I wanted to raid Redria from the get-go of the stream. So we're going to go raid Redria Plays, who's playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. But I'm also going to go check out Lava KC, who is painting an anemone right now. So if you're more into the art and you want to see more art, you should head over there. Unfortunately, again, I can't raid 2 people at once. Yeah, it is a great game. It's a very great game. So let me start this raid. There we go. Gonna head over to Redria Plays. And once again, everybody, thank you so much for coming in. I really do appreciate it. One last thing. There's a little, a couple of links again. If you feel like donating to causes that are helping refugees in Ukraine for the war, feel free to check those out. By no means are you obligated to check them out. Just if you're interested, go ahead. The next stream that we're going to do is going to be on Saturday. We're going to be playing more Breath of the Wild. That'll be at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then the next art stream will be the next day on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern. So, yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you again for coming out and having some fun. And, yeah, we're going to go have fun watching Redria plays. And also Lava KC. You should check out her stuff as well. So with that, I hope to see you guys over there. And have a good night. Or day, whatever time of day it is.